All right, guys, this is our official what you need to know for end of month September, getting ready to roll into October 1st. First of all, can we all just talk about the second for a second that we're rolling into October? It's already October tomorrow this year. Okay, so there are some things that I wanted to kind of touch on because I know that we have new team members, newer team members. I want to make sure that you guys have all the resources that you need, honestly. Because when it comes to this business, it can be overwhelming. It can be a lot. It can be a whole heck of a lot. So I don't want you guys to not know some things that you want to make sure that you're talking about, that you're really working on. All right, so let's get started. Let's jump into this. All right, so it is end of month today. This means it is the end of the month for September. So as you can see, my board behind me, the things that were available in September, some of these things are going to be no longer available starting tomorrow. Let's see here. So that's going to include the September Whiff Box, which let me just show you this real quick, because this was a pretty darn good Whiff Box for the simple fact that it includes a warmer. So this is still available up until 2 a.m. or right before 2 a.m. Central Time tonight. Okay. So in the Whiff Box for September, you actually get the mod warmer. So that's here. There's a mod warmer. You get a bar of white pumpkin and driftwood, which I'm not gonna lie, I have not warmed this one yet, but this one's like on my list. I'm watching this one. Okay. And then we also have Forever Fall, which this one's like a no-brainer. If you have customers, if you like fall scents, this is fall. This is everything this fall. It's just fall. You also get a scent circle in Fall Feelin'. So that'll be a fun one that you can give away, you can use, things like that. There's also a scent pack of Autumn Road Trip. This scent, I will tell you right here and now, I didn't like it for a while when it originally came out. It started to grow on me because we got it in other products. I was using it in the counter clean, in the dish soap, things like that. And I was like, oh, this isn't bad at all. So I actually found it not from the wax, but from going the other way through our other products. So this is just a great scent for the fall season. It's not too spicy, it's not sweet, but it's just a good fall scent. So that was really nice. There's also a really nice, deluxe sample. That's how Scentsy rolls with the Whiff Boxes in pumpkin cashmere, and that is our scent of the month for October, starting tomorrow. Also in here, they receive or you get a Harvest Collection brochure. So you get the actual brochure of the things that are still available. And then a copy of the catalog. So this is a great Whiff Box. Then you get crinkle paper that you can reuse. Please tell me y'all are reusing this in your own businesses. Okay, please do. Don't throw that stuff away. Keep it. I also will hold on to like 3 or 4 Whiff Box boxes just in case I have maybe a local order that I want to, like maybe make like a little gift box or a gift bag out of. I utilize those. And then of course that crinkle paper goes into like any happy mail that I'm sending out. So for those of you who get the Whiff Box for you, use everything that you're getting, including the box, including that shredded paper. Okay. So that Whiff Box, again, these contents in the Whiff Box. Now the Whiff Box is available every month, but remember each month it's a whole new theme. It's a whole new thing of products. So the stuff that you see here is only available until tonight. That's the September Whi Box. All right, so that is going away tonight. All right, let me move some of this. I just unpacked this, so now my desk is getting covered again. I literally just cleaned this thing off. Okay, I'll save this sample because I can throw that in some Happy Meal. All right, so that one's going away. What else do we have? So our join for 40 special, join for $40 this month. $40 to start this business. I wish that had been an option when I joined. Okay, $40. Also, our scent and warmer of the month will no longer be discounted. They are both going to be still available tomorrow, but they will be full retail price. So again, if you have customers who are interested in the warmer, which is the Wickedly Cute, right? It's the little witch. She's actually out in my living room. Otherwise, I'd show you, but I'm sure you've seen her. She's the little gnome witch with the little legs that hang down. So very cute. Then the scent of the month for September is Frosted Cinnamon Roll. I will tell you, if you have customers who love those sweet bakery scents, they're going to love that one. It's amazing. What else is up here? What else do we have going on? Okay. Now the Villains collection, the holiday bricks, all still available. The Bring Back My Washer Whiff still available. And we had the holiday early access. So if you did get that access for the early access for the holiday scents, you could still do that as until tonight. But then tomorrow they will be available. So for everyone, not just us, but for everybody. I think that's pretty much where we're at. I will share with you also, let me tilt that up. Okay, so you can see, ooh, where does it go? My goals, I write my personal goals every single month on my board because I want to know what my goals are every single time I walk in this office. You don't have to have a big old board like this. You can just have a piece of paper. I'm telling you, visualizing things is going to help you in your business. So if you can go to the $1.25 store, pick yourself up like a little dry erase board. You could go on Amazon. You could, again, it could just be a piece of paper that you hang up on the wall, make it fancy in Canva, print it out, hang it, whatever, put it at your desk, put it wherever it is that you work your business, somewhere you're going to see it. You can visualize things. There is power in visualization, people. And it also helps to keep you current with what you're working on. So I personally love my dry erase board in my office for this reason, right? At a glance, I can see what's going on. So like tonight, I will be cleaning the slate, literally, and writing everything up there for October. So it's just a really quick and easy way for me to just kind of visually see what's going on, what am I trying to focus on, and what are the things that I'm really gonna like work in my business. But one of the other things, like I said, that I do every single month is I write my personal goals up here. So a personal goal of PRV and a personal group goal. Because I'm a leader, right? When you guys get there, you start building your team. For those of you, even if you've got one team member, start making a goal for what you want your TWV/GWV. It's all the same until you get another director under you, so you're fine. But start writing those things down. Those are the things that if you create habits around those, you're going to see a big jump as you become a leader, as you begin to grow your team. So for the movers and shakers out there, the ones who are in this to build a business, build wide, do all the things, please do this. Please do this. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Let me tell you where I am with my goals, right? I want to be transparent. I want you all to see what I see. This is how I do. And so we're also going to go into very quickly what's coming on October 1st. So I'm going to share that as well. So let's just go ahead and share. Let's just do it, friends. All right, so here we go. I don't need the Zoom anymore. Hello, you can go away, sir. Thank you very much. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Okay. Obviously I've been going through my news tab, but let me go to the dashboard. So let's see, what's Jacqui's goals? Where am I at with my goals? My goal is 2,000 PRV, and my GWV goal, of course it signed me out, it'd been a minute. My GWV goal was 40, you can still see that, 40K, 40,000. So this is where I'm at. This is where I'm at. I'm not gonna say that I'm giving up yet, but it'd be nice to hit to hit my 2,000. I'm not giving up to the last minute though. Don't think for a second. And here's my GWV, 39,499. That's pretty darn close, right? Pretty darn close. So I'm happy with where I'm at. Of course, though, like I said, I keep pushing until the last minute. So those of you who maybe you're like me and you're like, oh, I'm so close to goals, keep pushing, friends. Keep pushing. You still have all day today, all evening tonight, all night tonight, right? So you can still do this. You can still do this. There are lots of different ways that you can reach out, right? Reaching out to previous customers, reaching out in your VIP groups. Go live today. Even if you don't have the products, you can go live and talk about what you're excited about. Or just like I did, like I went through the Whi Box. If you don't have the Whi Box, that's okay. You can still tell them what's in it, right? Like if you were to sell 10 Whi Boxes today, hello, that's what, $350 in PRV if you just sell 10. Okay, you could do that. If you want to sell 10 6-packs of bars today, put together your, this is my personal 6-pack, right? These are the scents. Again, you don't have to have the products, friends, to be able to share this kind of stuff, okay? You can just tell people and then go down and describe the scents. You don't have the scents, maybe you haven't personally smelled them, then open up your catalog and look at the scent description, right? Maybe you, I will tell you, by the way, this is one of my current best sellers with my customers at the moment is Red Currant Wreath. People are loving this fragrance, okay? It is a brand new one, but the scent description tells me right here, it's red currant and winter berries, spice up interwoven evergreen and sandalwood branches. Now, so what you can do is give them the description and then kind of go into detail about the scents that are included in that scent, right? For me, sandalwood, oh, I love it. Anything sandalwood, I'm in. But I will tell you, it is a very good, great scent. So you can go through there and just be like, ooh, this one smells, or this one sounds like it would smell amazing. This one smells or sounds like it will smell like something I'm gonna love. So I'm putting that in my personal 6-pack, right? Curate a 6-pack of bars. You can go through there and go, okay, for my bakery friends, this is a 6-pack of bars that I'm going to recommend for you. And go through that bakery list and just look, what would be the best 6-pack of bakery scents? You can do that. You know, again, you don't have to have all these things to be able to sell all these things, okay? Make it easy for your customers. Our bundle and save, right? Buy 5 bars, get 1 free. That's a 6-pack of wax for $30. Again, sell 10 6-packs today. That's 300 PRV you could do today. Make it easy. Break it down into smaller chunks like that, and you're going to be able to hit those goals easier, better, faster. Okay, there's my spiel. All right, so this is where I'm at today, obviously. You saw I was already on the news tab, so I want you all to know where and how to get there, okay? So for those of you who are newer, I want you to really understand that your news tab section of your workstation is going to be the most beneficial to you because it's going to tell you, it's updated regularly. So it's going to tell you in real time what's happening, what's coming, what do you need to work on, what's going away, right? All of that top news stuff that you need to know. What I personally do, you can go here and go through product announcements, product list, status list, or PSL as we call it, general announcements. I just go to view all news. That's what I do every single time. View all news. And you'll see the very first thing that pops up, they've pinned it to the top, is the planning ahead guide for September for this month. So tomorrow we'll get the one for October. That'll be right there at the top. You'll see our news articles talking about, we've got some shipping estimations for exceeding that 10-day. So what does that mean? Let's touch on that real quick. Let's just go ahead and talk about it. For a lot of people, they get very stressed out when it comes to the whole shipping issue. Here's the thing, we're in our busiest season, okay? We're getting into prime time holiday shopping. It's not just us. It's not just us, okay? Even my Amazon Prime things, some of those will, instead of being, oh, it'll deliver tomorrow, it'll be like in the next 4 days. Same thing if you order from big box stores, anything like that, you're gonna see some shipping delays and maybe what would have normally come quicker. It's just the nature of the beast. My husband's in logistics. He gets it too, right? It's just how it works. But they're telling us that starting on October 1st, our standard 10 business days of shipping is going to probably expand to a larger gap, right? So again, letting your customers know, hey, don't worry, it's our busy season. So they're going to be pushing to get orders out as soon as possible. Okay, they're not holding things back. They are going to be working it, but it is our busy time. So they are ramping up at the distribution centers with those packers and shippers and pickers and all the people who put together our orders. In case you didn't know, when you do go visit home office in Boise, Idaho, you get to do that when you're a director, but you can truly go anytime. You don't have to be a certain title to go. You can schedule a walkthrough of Scentsy home office and see this. I think they show this there too, through like a regular walkthrough. Anyway, I will tell you that every single order that goes out is literally picked by hand. It's not some machine. It's not a little robot buzzing around the distribution center. It is people like us who walk around with carts and they have lists. Okay, this is what is in this order. And they literally are going up and down aisles and they're picking each bar. They're pulling each scent pack. They're just like literally all the things. And then they take it to the shipping station and then they hand it over to the packager. And the packager is the one who is putting everything in the box so it fits nice and snug, and then filling it with that brown paper, okay? And then taping it up and getting it out. Everything is done by hand, friends, okay? They are curating orders by hand. That does take a minute, especially during a busy holiday season. So they are doing everything they can on their end. You just want to be upfront with your customers. Here's what to expect. I'm hoping that it will get out to you in 10 business days. If it goes a little bit over, don't worry, it's a coming, okay? So that's all you really have to talk about. Making a mountain out of a molehill is not going to help you in your business. So if you're not freaking out about it, your customers are not going to freak out about it. We can also see Scents of the Season collection is coming soon. So this is something that will start as of October 1st. And I want you all to realize that this in particular, and the other things that we're going to talk about that start October 1st, this starts as of October 1st, meaning for me, I live in Missouri. I'm in Central Time Zone. So that's 2 a.m. 2 a.m. tonight. All of these things are going to go live that we're about to talk about. So if you are worried, we're going to talk about the holiday collection here in a second, but if you have pre-orders, if you have customers who are like, oh my gosh, I have to have this, you need to be getting up early, staying up late, however you want to look at it, and get on at 2 a.m. for your customers. It's going to be well worth it, okay? We'll talk about that. So for us as consultants, we get early access. They have opened the floodgates for us for early access when it comes to wax collections specifically. So for us, this new wax collection, Scents of the Season, it doesn't actually come available to our customers until November 1st. So we're getting it 30 days ahead of time. We have the opportunity as a consultant to get this early. Why is that important? Because we're able to get it early so we can make samples, go live, sniff the bars in person, right? Ooh, this one smells fantastic. Or this one really isn't for me, but if you love spicy things, then this is going to be your scent, right? You can go live, you can talk about it, you can make samples, you can mail them out to your customers, you can hand them out at the grocery store, however it is that you work your business. This is a really great tool to do that. So you also earn PRV on this, okay? So it's actually going to help you for October, right? That's going to help your PRV goal. You should have a goal in your business. It is the most wonderful time of the year. Yes, it is in the world of Scentsy, especially. So available October 1st through 31st. So you've got all month in October to get this. Early access. We as consultants only, not our customers. We can get this. So for $25, and here's where you see we earn 25 PRV when we purchase this. So again, you're helping your own sales, you're investing in your own business. If this is something that is not going to work for you and your family budget, then don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. It is not a requirement. Don't spend family money on Scentsy. But if you can, I would recommend getting it because it's going to help you with your sales. November 1st is when it will go available to the public, to everyone. But you'll see here, it tells us there's 2 new scents, which is caramel praline cake. There's our bakery people. Frosted white pine. There's our more winter people. I have a specific group of customers that love the evergreen, and I like to call them tree scents, but the evergreen, pine needles, whatever types of scents. Oh my gosh, these people they love those scents. They love them. Another one that is coming back is Homestead Holiday. That's blood orange and cinnamon with a little bit of fir needle. Peppermint Rush. This has always been a popular one. It's very pepperminty. So if you like peppermint, your customers like it. They're going to love that. And then Sugar Plum Berry. This one was probably my favorite, and I'm not really a big spicy scented person when it comes to warming in my house. But this one is one that I actually do warm and love. Sugar Plum Berry. So that's more of that citrus, evergreen, cinnamon stick. So it's a little spicy, a little fall-y. It's a really great scent. So you get that, and you also get it in that little gift box. So you can see up here, this is the gift box it will arrive in. How cute is that, right? So a great way to promote this is to talk about how this is a great gift giving option. There, as we roll into the holiday season, right? You want to be looking for how can you help your customers? What are customers looking for in the holiday season? They're looking for things that they can gift to others, right? So this is a great gift. Maybe they're looking for a gift for their boss, for their best friend, for their family members, whatever. This is already wrapped up in a great box. Perfect gift. Done. Mark that one off the list, right? So that's a great way to market it to customers. Another thing that you will notice, if you don't already know, here on the news tab, it literally will give you all of the images related to what we're looking at. So in this case, look, I've got all the bars here, right? Pictures of all the bars. I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to download those because that way I can go into Canva and I can use these images and I can make up some pretty little mail out in Canva and get it out the door. I love it, right? Love it. You could just hit click download all and it would do all of those at one time. I don't know if you can see that on my screen, but it's showing up as my downloads. All right, so that's already downloaded. I've got that going. So that's available to us. Now, available also currently are the holiday bricks. And I do want to touch on this because they are brand new and it's very exciting for a lot of us. I know our waxy cat, Lisa Sanderson, oh my gosh, she flipped out when she got to see these bars in person. Okay, these bricks rather. They're really cool because, of course, they are in the tree shape. So as you can see on the back, when you look at the back, instead of our traditional bar, right, it's shaped as a tree. How flippin' fun is this? Okay, again, you can click download all, so you have all those images. Create something cute in Canva, post it to your VIP pages, post it to your personal page, wherever it is that you do your posting. These are already available, but they're still available to us now until October 15th because they don't come available to, or no, they're available now. Sorry. I was thinking of something else. Okay. This is what I was worried about. He was going to come in here and start barking. Hero. Hush. Hey, hush. 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 Do you see how well he listens? He's great at listening. Okay. Here we go. So what do we need to know? So bricks are bricks. Bricks are the bricks. Bricks are fantastic. You can get two different options. You can buy them, well, a couple different options. You can buy them currently in a 2-brick bundle, or you can get all of the bricks for $90. I will tell you the two that I am most excited about are the two that are new. The Forever Flannel, this one, Sandalwood, hello, love me some sandalwood. That one I'm probably going to love. And I really want to try the Holly Jolly cider. So those are the two that I've ordered that I'm waiting on to get in. I didn't get all of them simply because I've got other things I'm going to focus on. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to focus on selling all of them, but those are the two that I really want to like get samples of and get out because they're the ones that I believe are going to be my favorites. And I like to share the things I love. So those are the ones that are coming out, but we can get those now. Let's talk about some catalogs and brochures. So holiday collection. This is a big one. All right, the holiday collection. Actually, let me go back here instead of going there. Let's scroll down on our news tab. Remember, this is where you get all the things, people. All the things. We've got Dumbo. Let me get Dumbo. All right, so the holiday collection. Here we go. Now, in the group, I do have, or Lisa has, we've got it pinned up there. It's the flippable holiday collection. You can share that link with your customers, post it on your VIP page, post it on your personal Facebook page. Again, wherever you post things, you can post that link. Let people look through this catalog. Here's the thing. It launches tonight at 2 a.m. This is where people get worried. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little hot bit worried about some of these things because everything that is in the holiday collection is available while supplies last. While supplies last. For those of you who were here when we launched our harvest collection, right? There's our harvest collection. Again, most of these items are still available. Our Halloween, right? All of that stuff in there. You know what sold out first? The fragrance flowers, because they are in that beautiful sunflower shape. They turn colors. Fantastic. These guys sold out. They are going to be coming back in October, so we are going to get a second chance. But let me just say, I'm telling you that because in our holiday collection, we have fragrance flowers that look like a poinsettia. Okay, there's a picture down here because I've already downloaded these. So look at these. Look at, they're little baby poinsettias in the fragrance oil. I can't guarantee anything. I'm just saying though, the harvest one sold out. I'm going to tell you right here and now, I'm ordering at least a couple for myself because not only do I want at least one, but I want to at least have a couple on hand because I know that like if I go and show these in person, when I start taking pictures, I'm going to have some local customers who are going to be like, OMG, I need one of those. And I want to make sure that I have some on hand to be able to sell to those customers and deliver locally. Just saying. I cannot see the future, so I don't know for sure, but I'm just saying I would focus on those because at the $16 price point, I mean, they're great. So you've got pictures here. Again, you can utilize to make Canva. You can just share these images in your groups, share them in an email, share them in a text, however it works out best for you. But everything's here, so you can just click that download all button. It'll automatically download all of those images for you. The snowman, the mini, and the just cute, cute, okay. Just cute. Everything in the holiday collection is while supplies last. I personally am starting a pre-order list. So I am reaching out to my customers today and I am going to be telling them, sharing with them that if they want to pre-order, I will be up at 2 a.m. placing orders. So what I will do is give them a flippable catalog link, send them some pictures, right? And then let them know all you have to do. Let me know what you want. I will give you the total, and then I'll send you a PayPal, a Venmo, or a Cash App. Those are just the 3 methods I use, but use whatever works for you to collect your payment. So at 2 a.m., I can place your order for you. I can either have it directly shipped to you if that's what you would like, or I am also having an order shipped to me. So if you want to save on shipping, I'm more than happy to have it delivered to me. These are for my local people. Have it delivered to me and I will porch drop off to you, right? So I can save them shipping. That's what I do for my local customers. I wish I could do that for my ones that weren't local, but I would be out a lot of money if I did that to ship everybody's orders. Okay. So the best way if they don't live local is to have it directly shipped to their address, just FYI. But for those of you who this is your first like holiday collection, again, I know it might seem early. Like, oh, are people already thinking about Christmas? People don't want to know about Christmas already. Yes, they do, my friend. Yes, they do. And they know. A lot of our Scentsy people know. If people have known Scentsy for a while, they know that these items are while supplies last. So if they want them for the holidays, this is when they're needing to order. All right, this is crucial. And again, communicating that out. So one of the ways that I will be doing that, again, I'll be sharing it in my Facebook group, on my personal page, all the things. But one of the ways that I will be doing it is through a JotForm. So this is JotForm. You can use a free version of JotForm. You do not have to pay for it. I personally do, but that's because I use it a lot in my business. I didn't start paying for it though until I really knew I used it. So you can use this just fine on the free version. You're fine. Don't get the paid version unless you're there, friends. Okay. So I'm just going to very quickly start creating a JotForm. I'm going to show you just how easy this is for me to be able to do this. Now I have some that I've already created in the past. I could just pull one up, but I know for most of you, you may or may not have one that you already have. So let's just create a new one here. So create form. You can use a template. You can start from scratch, import from somebody else's form. I'm going to start from scratch. I just want a classic form. Here's where you can let your creative flag fly. You can do absolutely anything you want here. Okay, if you go here to the form designer, you'll see this little paintbrush. Okay, it's going to give you some colors to choose from. How cute are those colors? All right, so you can just do that. It'll automatically just create colors for you, or you can go to themes. So if you want to do more of a theme, you can see here are some really cute examples of themes. I kind of like that blue ocean, not gonna lie. I think that one's nice. Is that the one I want to use? I kind of think I do. I'm going to use the ocean, so use that theme. All right, so you'll see what it did is it applied that theme. Now, I don't have to stop here, right? I don't have to keep the ocean, even though I like the way it looks. I don't have to keep it. I can come over here, back to colors, and you can see here, I can remove that background image. So let me just click remove image, and I'm going to choose a file. So now I'm going to go in to the files that I have saved in my system, on my computer rather. Upload file. Dun, 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 dun. Almost dropped my cup. All right, I'm going to use this fun picture that I downloaded earlier. Whoa. Sorry. It took it a second. Look, there's all my holiday stuff. I use this one that I downloaded earlier of all of the waxes. So when I do that, you'll see, look, there it is. It's just so cute. Okay, I don't have anything there, so I can't scroll. Form color, I want to change that because I want it to be a little bit closer to, maybe what if we did, ooh, that looks kind of nice, right? Kind of nice. And then I'm going to change the opacity. So that way look, you can kind of see through it. So that way they can still see the bars as they're going through, but it kind of just makes the font stand out a little bit better. So I'm going to do that. You could actually put an image in here where the form is. I don't want to do that, but you could. I'm just going to make my font black because I feel that that will stand out better. So that's there. Styles. This is where you can actually change the size, the font size, the font itself. You'll see there are some different fonts that you can actually choose from. You can just really customize this as much as you really want to. I'm not going to get too crazy with this, but let's just show you a couple different options. I do want to boost that font up just a little bit because I want it a little bigger. Change the button style. I always change mine. Look at all these pretty things. Look at all those pretty things. They're just so pretty. I'm just going to do like a red button there. That looks good, right? It stands out, I think. So I'm just going to do that. Okay, so there we are. Okay, so that's what I'm doing for my form. So now I want to add things into the form, right? First of all, I want to change the title. So I want to say this is holiday collection. You can type a subheader. While supplies last, grab your holiday socks and let's get shopping. Make it you. Have fun with it. I like to have fun with it. So you can come in here again. You can really just kind of make this your own. You say I just centered it again. You do a heading image if you wanted to. All the things. I'm just going to leave it like that. But if you come over here to the left-hand side, you can see add form element. When you click on that, that's where you can start adding in the things you want on your form. So we're just going to go very quickly through this. I want their full name. I want their email. I want their address. I want their phone number because those are the things that I need the most. Very quickly, one of the things that I will suggest doing is when you do this, just click on the box once it's in there, go to properties, and I like to make mine required because if you don't make it required, that means they can just go through that form and maybe not put something in there, like for example, their name, or for example, their email, right? I want to make sure I'm getting their email. I want to make sure I'm getting their name. I want to make sure I'm getting their address, that they don't just say, oh, I don't want to give her my address, right? Yeah, you do. If you want me to either A, deliver it or have it shipped to you. I need it. It's better to ask for it now than later. When it comes to phone number, I don't leave it as phone number. I always put text because in all honesty, I'm not going to be calling these people unless I needed to, right? Like there was an issue with something big that I needed to alert them. I want my customers to know I'm not going to try and bother them. And I'm certainly not going to bother them at 2 a.m. when I'm placing their order. But I do want to send them a text in the morning of like normal business hours of a morning, like around 9-10 a.m. to say, hey, I got your order placed for you. It's going to be on your way. Thank you again so much for pre-ordering through me, right? I want that info. So I say text there just to let them know that's how I'm going to be texting. So I also will come in here and change this just to say, for me to text you as or when your pre-order is placed and when your order ships. Again, that way they know why. Why am I going to text them? This is why. This is why. All right, so now I'm only going to do this for one, but because I want you guys to be able to see this. So I'm going to choose product list. I do have a video on how to do this that goes into more detail. So if you want more, we can bump up that. So my products. So I'm going to list, holiday collection. All right, so the very first product that I'm going to put on here. So I'm going to go in here to edit the first product, and I always try and have my news article up at the same time because that way I can get descriptions and I can just copy paste. It's going to be your friend. Is that the one that I have? No, I don't know. Okay. Okay. Let's do the fragrance flower. Let me show you that. All right. So I'm going to copy red or radiant red poinsettia fragrance flower. Copy. I'm going to come over here to my JotForm, go into the product name, right click, paste. There it is. The price is $16, but as you go, remember, that's why you can just keep up your news article, right? And see right there how much it is. They don't need to know PRV. That's for us, not them. PRV is for us. $16 is the price. So we've got that. Now I want to give them an actual, well, I've got the picture. Actually, let's do this. This is another way that I like to really quickly get information. I go to my PWS. I go to my website. I'm going to go in collections. I'm going to go to holiday collection. Maybe you guys didn't know this was the thing. It's already preloaded. It's already preloaded. Okay, so again, you can get the images directly from here, but I mainly want the descriptions, right? And this is a really easy way for me to copy and paste those descriptions. All right, so let's start. So there's our 3 fragrance flowers, and you can see all of these are coming soon. Why? Because they're not available till 2 a.m. But our customers can still see them, view them, get all the descriptions, see the prices, all the things. So you can just like link this, copy and paste this link into your Facebook VIP page, to your page, whatever, right? And they can instantly come here and look for themselves too. But I want to tell them about these fragrance flowers, right? So let's just start with Vanilla Barnwood. This one, again, this one's probably going to be one that I probably like. I don't know, but I'm hoping so. But I want the scent description. You can see the fragrance family is listed. Sorry. It's Woods, in case you didn't know what that little logo is. It tells them when it's going to be available, right? I'm Central Standard Time, so that's why it tells me there, but it's going to tell them for them. I'm going to copy and paste. Oh, first, let let's say vanilla barnwood. Let's go back to our JotForm. Sorry, let's do that instead of that. So right click paste. Okay, $16. Now I want to put in that description, right, for the vanilla barnwood. So I'm going to come here, I'm going to copy, and then paste, boom, images. I don't need these generic ones, right? I want to add my own, so I want to choose images, upload file. We already went through our workstation and downloaded all of them, right? So I already have all of them here. So I can grab them from here, or if you didn't do that, you could just get those images right there from your own website. But I'm going to just click open on that one. There's going to add that in. So nice. I don't make these required. I do have it show the subtotal on the form because I want them to know how much they're spending. Me as a customer, that's what I like to see too. Like, oh my gosh, because you don't want to get to the cart and be like, oh crap, I just added $500, right? You want them to know where they're at. At least I do as a customer. That's what I want to know. Now, if we scroll up here, we can go to options. We can add quantity, right? So we want that to either be a drop down or a text. I'm going to say a text box, and the default is going to be 0 because, you know, I don't know. They may want 0. They may want more, right? I want them to choose how many they want. Now, if I go back to basic, there we go. Now it's in there. So now I can continue to, oops, sorry. I can continue to add in all of these products, right? So that way they can shop directly from my JotForm here. Now, when I click back in here, if I go to the properties of the product list, you can see again, I can change all of these things. But on the product list, here's another thing that I want to point out to you that I make sure that I do, and it's something in case you didn't know about on JotForm that you can do. I go to shipping. Enable shipping, yes, because I want them to see shipping. Now, when I am doing a pre-order, I just do a flat rate shipping of $10 because that's, oops, that's basically going to be what they're going to be charged. So I do a flat rate, $10. So they know they're going to have, if they're getting it shipped, that's how much they're going to have. Now, when my local customers fill this out and I get the response, I will tell them, it's already coming to me. I'm going to be delivering it. So you don't have to worry about shipping because I have that taken care of. That's just something that I do because I'm placing a bulk order. So I'm going to get free shipping. That's how that works. I also will add in a tax rate. Here is how tax is calculated. Tax is calculated based on where it's shipping. So not just because of where I am, it's not always going to be my tax rate. If they live in Florida, they're going to have a different tax rate than I do, obviously a sales tax, right? But just to be a generalized, giving them a good like example of what shipping will be, excuse me, I put in my personal shipping rate, and that is 8.9%. So I put that in there. Yes, it might be off a little, it might be over a little. They're not going to flip out about a couple of cents or, you know, whatever. I'm trying to get it as close as I can to a realistic shipping rate. That's why I do that. So once I have that in there, then I'm going to go back into products and I can just continue creating products. Let's just go ahead and let's do one more, right? Let's do one more. Let's do something different than that. Let's go ahead and, yep, let's do it, friends. Let's do the Mickey. This thing is flipping adorable. My goodness, it's just stunning. Okay, so I don't have that. If I do, I think it's on my phone. I'm just going to click Save Image from here. Wait for my computer. Okay, there it goes. Save. Okay, got it. All right, so I want to copy and paste this. There we go. right click, copy, go back into my JotForm, the new product name, it's the Mickey Mouse warmer. In case you didn't see that on the website, it's $85. I want to put, of course, that description there. Scentsy says it best, right? I don't need to reinvent the wheel. Description, paste that in. Now I'm going to choose images. I'm going to upload an image. Remember, I just downloaded that one, so here it is. Click open. There's that. Options. I'm going to add a product option. No, I don't. Sorry. Just kidding. Okay. Go back. Let's do it from that other page. Quantity selector. Sorry. Text box. I want to start it at 0. Save quantity. Basic. There we go. Show subtotal, yes. Remember, I want them to see how much they're spending as they're going. And I'm just going to hit save down here. So you'll see our product list is starting to grow, right? It's starting to grow. Look at that go. Now, one of the other things that I do is also, I'm going to add in, after you go through, add in all your products, you can come down here and I'm going to say preferred payment method. And then I want to tell them how what options do they have. Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. Now, if you have other options that you do, put those in there. If you want to say cash, do cash. Whatever you need, right? I just include that. And then, of course, I want that as a required field because I need to know how they're wanting to pay me. And so you'll see this is just very quickly how we did that, right? But we added all of that stuff in. If I go to settings, there's my title again. I can do a thank you page, right? Thank you. You see it automatically defaults to that. You can, again, you can change all this up as you want. You can have them go directly to your website afterwards, whatever. You'll see this here, emails. So this is saying that every time somebody fills this out, it's going to go to my email address. If I needed to change that, or if you haven't set yours up, you can go through and this is what comes through. This is what I get as an email. Recipients is me. So if you have an alternate email that you use or one that you want it to go to, you can add it in there, but you can add up to 10. So if you wanted to send this, maybe you and your spouse work this business together. Maybe you want to make sure both of you are seeing these as they come in, add your spouse's email. Whatever, maybe you check 2 different emails. I don't know, however it works for you. And you can save that there. So that's how you can get a response. Another thing is the autoresponder. And what this will do is this will actually send back directly to them. So they get an email that, yes, they have done it. There's other ways that you can utilize JotForm to integrate into other processes that you already have. Maybe you're a spreadsheet gal or guy. You can have this automatically convert into a spreadsheet for you. You could save it to your Google Drive. If you can put it in your Google Calendar, if you utilize Google Calendar, every time somebody fills out this form, it would go to your Google Calendar. You could do it that way. One that's probably more popular for some of you is Trello. Trello, oh, look, you can make it an Excel document too. Trello is one that I just personally use more for my business and how I kind of work things. Why am I not seeing Trello in here? There, oh, it's right there. Duh. Went right by it. Authenticate very quickly. It's just going to sign me in. Here, log in. So if you have Trello, this is a really great integration. It will automatically pull up your boards. Really? Can't you just do it? Can't you just do it? I'll sign in with my Google. Maybe that'll be easier. Jeez Louise. Think I remember passwords? My gosh. This is why I have things saved. I am not new. Oh my gosh. Okay, never mind. We'll do that later. Sorry, that got way too complicated quickly. Normally it just pulls right out for me. But it will log you into your Trello account. All right, when you're all done with any of those, then you just go to publish. Publish. And here you go. So it is automatically going to give you a QR code. Again, if you were doing this more in advance, and you were going to mail these out, that's a really great way. Grab that QR code and you can just say, hey, fill out my form here. You can do that. You can also go ahead and do that if you're going to be sending this out even later after, and instead of it being a pre-order, they just want to order through you. Send them the QR code. But what I do is I copy that link. I copy the link and then I just go and I put it in my Facebook VIP. I put it in my email to my customers. But let's see what that link looks like, right? So I'm just going to go back. I'm going to paste that link. This is what they will get. Here it is. Here it is. So that's what it looks like. When they get it, they can very easily just go through, click everything they want. They'll see their total. They'll know approximately with shipping and tax how much that's going to be. So like, let's say they picked one of those, but they wanted 3 of them. See how that calculated everything right then and there? They already know how much they're spending. So it's not a surprise when I send them a Venmo request or a PayPal and they're like, what? Yeah, you saw the total there. I've never had anybody freak out about that. So anyway, so that's how they order. And then once they hit submit, it will actually go through. Well, no, I don't want to put all my info in there. They can go through. And then you will get an email and or a text notification if that's how you have it set up. So that's how you can create that. So that's one of the things that you can do for your customers to make it easy. Another thing that is going to be available at 2 a.m. is the October Scent and Warmer of the Month, and also a brand new Whi Box. We don't know what's in the Whi Box yet, but we will after the 1st, right? After it starts shipping out is when we'll know. So usually a handful of days after the 1st of the month, you'll start to see people saying, oh my gosh, here's the contents. If you want to be surprised, then be surprised. But there you go. All right, so now we've walked through our news tab. I've shown you how I do a JotForm. These are the ways that you can really just boost your business just by doing some of these things. All of them, I don't know. But it's a really great way to just get into a habit of doing it to where your customers know that they can always order through you. They know what's going on. They know what's coming out. Communicate with your customers is the bottom line. If you take nothing away from this, take away communication with your customers. Now, if that was too techy for you, you don't have to do that, all right? You can just simply say, hey, here's a link to the holiday brochure, or here's my PWS, right? We showed up my workstation or my website, how it's already there, right? You can just send them that link, text it to them and say, hey, text me back with the things that you want and I'll add it up and I'll send you a Venmo or a PayPal. You can do that, okay? You can do that. You don't have to be all fancy and do the JotForm or whatever. Make it easy on you. Whatever is going to work for you is how you need to do it. So there's that. Another thing that I will say, and I do have, obviously I've got a trading video on this, but I have my binder system. This is how I follow up. So on my pre-orders, where's my pre-orders? Where's my pre-orders? Where's my pre-orders? My pre-orders. Oh, those. Oh, I need to print out a new pre-order because I took it out. I took it to work. But let me get to a blank one. Well, you get to a blank one. I want to show people info now. All right. It's kind of the same way, right? But I do this with pen and paper. Pen and paper. Name, date ordered, amount, thank you. So I can track when I send them a thank you. Can I track if I sent them happy mail and any comments, right? Like I specifically, when I'm talking about like holiday collection, so I've got a holiday collection one, well, apparently that I haven't yet printed out. But the holiday collection one that I have, that's like where I will put Mickey Mouse, right? Like, or fragrance flower, things like that. Like, I want to know specifically from that holiday collection what they were most interested in, because for me to follow back up, or if and when it sells out and it comes back and whatever, right? Like, I want to know these things. I want to know those things. So that's kind of how I track things. It's my binder system. It can be pen and paper. It can be Trello. It can be whatever works for you. I know this was a lot of information, and now I feel really bad that I've overwhelmed you. So good thing that I recorded it. So it is recorded. This is going to go to my YouTube. So it's going to be there. It's going to live here in the group page also. So that will kind of help out. What else can I tell you? Oh, let's talk about really quickly tomorrow. Also the new October scent and warmer of the month. The warmer is Starry Pumpkin. I have already sold mine. I did the warmer and scent of the month. I already sold mine. I just personally have too many pumpkins. I have too many pumpkins. I really didn't need another pumpkin warmer. So I've already actually sold my warmer. Obviously I still have my bars, but the Starry Pumpkin is available starting tomorrow, along with that pumpkin cashmere scent. I will say it is very pumpkin cashmere-ish. It is very much. These are some samples that I made for my swag bags. I like to give my Scentsy Club people, I like to give them like extra large samples. So I just get these little containers off of Amazon. And then I just melt wax, pour it in there. But this is the pumpkin cashmere. It's pumpkin and it is cashmere. Like it's a good deep scent. But so you see how I kind of create those. So it's just like you were to get this, right? And I don't know. Well, this one's probably a little bit more, but but that way they get like an extra large sample, and I mail these out to my clubbers. They get those every month. I do a swag bag, but that's just what I do in my business. So these will come out starting tomorrow. These will be the new ones. So that's going to go on the board right for tomorrow or tonight when I clear this off and get ready for October. That's one of the things. So you just want to have this handy. I usually keep one at my desk just so I can reference it throughout the month and let them know that these are the ones that are on sale. So there's warmer and scent of the month. All right. Again, I know that was a lot. Rewatch this. Ask questions. I know I'm live and I can't see the comments because yeah, I have too many tabs open. I have too many tabs open. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys digest this. I'm going to come back. Obviously, I will be working later today throughout the day as well. And we will go into more in depth with questions. I will also share more things that I'm doing, like my customer email. All of those things I will be sharing further. So, all right, guys, I hope this was helpful. Again, I know it's a lot. Like I said, I feel bad. It was a lot, but it's a lot. It's the end of the month, right? So that's a big thing, right? We're ending one month. We're starting another. Goals are important. Knowing what you're going to work towards, knowing where you want to be, all of those things are going to serve you well in your business. All right. So I will talk to you guys soon. Have a great rest of your weekend.